Hello, people, YouTube, right back here. Sorry, the Malik Aaron, and today I'm reviewing a movie that is very well loved by a lot of people. But unfortunately, this was Robert Rodriguez, the same dude who made the Spy Kids movies, From Dusk Till Dawn, Once Upon a Time in Mexico, those types of movies. This was his last major hit before his career just went right down the dumps. And somehow he was directing Attila, I think that's how you say it, Battle Angel. That movie is only him. It also involves James Cameron, who's busy making this Avatar empire. And personally, I'm not watching none of those movies because why would I? So his last hit, what is it? Well, it's Sin City, based off of the graphic novel. Well, not graphic novels, couple graphic novel series. Not only that, this is directed by Frank Miller as well. His work, so he gets to see how it looks. Not only that, special guest director. How many times do you see that? Well, they don't tell you that because it'll look bad. I mean, if you know about what happened with Rogue One, you know that there's actually been a lot of these special guest directors or people who come in for reshoots. I mean, you got Tony Gilroy for Rogue One, you got Joss Whedon for Justice League, and then you got Ron Howard for the Han Solo movie. I guess they all count, technically. It's Quentin Tarantino, the man who has made some fantastic content, like the Kill Bill movies, Django Unchained, Hateful Eight, Pulp Fiction. It's made some good stuff. And so the plot, I will read you this very, very long paragraph. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, yes, 12 lines long. So enjoy. An amazing cast of big screen favorites is directed by Robert Rodriguez, said that. Frank Miller said that. And special guest director Quentin Tarantino said that. And an acclaimed and visually stunning hit. That's the coolest movie of the year. This came out in 2005, by the way, so it doesn't mean this year, if anyone didn't get it. Straight from the pages of Miller's hip series of Sin City graphic novels, Bruce Willis starts as a cop with a bum ticker, don't know what that means, and a vow to protect a sexy stripper. I should have warned you all, this is not a family-friendly movie, just warning you right now. You probably should have known that by the title. Mickey Rourke as an outcast. Misanthrope? I don't know how to say that word. Leave in the comments. It's like Misanthrop. What does that spell? Please tell me. On a mission to avenge the death of his one true love. And Clive Owen as Dwight, the clandestine. What is with these words? Love of Shelley, who spends his night defending Gail and her old town girls from a tough guy with a penchant for violence. So yeah, the thing about it is, it's kind of like it's a noir in a way. It's not like an LA noir in that type of degree. It's not like an old school detective story like most noirs are. No, this is more like a couple stories in one movie. Just like a graphic novel. And so let's start with Bruce Willis's story. So, he's a cop. And if I remember correctly, protecting like this young girl. I think he gets arrested. Yeah, he gets arrested, I believe. And in jail, he meets this yellow dude who is straight yellow because the movie's in black and white mostly. And so when there's like another color on screen, it shows vibrantly. Like you can tell when red is red, when yellow is yellow, like when all of that, I mean, you can tell. Because that's how cool and stylistic this movie is. Anywho, he meets the yellow dude. He's the yellow B. I'm gonna say B because if I say his name, it would not be family friendly, and I don't want to trigger people who watch these videos by saying it. So we're just gonna call him Yellow B. If you've seen the movie, you know what he's called. So yeah, he sees him, and he gets out of prison, meets the girl he protected, grew up into a stripper. So her parents must be real proud. Yeah, right. So he goes to her, trying to tell her things, and like the yellow dude gets her and like says some really horrible stuff, like stuff that I don't want to say. Like, he does things. And then in the end, he gets, Bruce Willis comes in and brutally beats him until there's no more skull. It's just, I mean, they don't show it, but you can tell. But then Bruce Willis gets shot, and then he dies. And that's the end of that story. That's one. So it's 3 stories. And then you got a Mickey Rourke, who this was like his first step to comeback land before The Wrestler, which really sparked him in the comeback mode. But this was before that. This was like his stepping stone. He's Marv. It's like this big guy, and he has like all these bandages right here. See all those like bandages? And because the vibrant colors, the way this movie looks, you can see him real good. And like they have to wear like you can't even tell it's him. I mean, that's how good the makeup is. So, yeah, he wants revenge. And it's people who killed, his lover. So, yeah. And, it goes on a little chase. Does some cool things. Nothing, like, I mean, I know he lives because there's a sequel to this. So, he lives. And there's a lot of interesting imagery. But, oh yeah, how could I forget? He has to fight off Elijah Wood. You know Elijah Wood, the nice dude from Lord of the Rings. Yeah, he's a killer. He's not just any killer, he's the creepy type of killer. He has glasses and like he doesn't look like a stereotypical killer. He looks more like just a creep. And then you want to know what happens to him? He gets eaten by dogs. Yep. And his face doesn't move one, and she's just like, and it is horrifying. I'm just like, man, that's, let's see, what else? Then there's Clive Owen's story. It's not as, big or doesn't have as much shocking moments. He's trying to fight Benicio del Toro because these bad people. I mean, this movie's filled with bad people. I mean, the movie's called Sin City. Like, what do you expect? Honestly, you expect good people. You expect everything to be all happy and like sunshine and rainbows. No, that is a lie. If you believe that's what this movie's about, then please click off the video. But anyway, so yeah, these with Rosario Dawson. It's like a bunch of girlfriends. Well, like part of like old town girls. Remind me of the remember the chicks from Mad Max Fury Road, where you have Furiosa leading like this band of like girls. That's what this kind of reminds me. Not really. Trying to think of a better example. Ooh, I know. DOA, Dead or Alive. I know that is the worst example ever, but with all these chicks, being around, like that's what it kind of reminds me of. I will review that in the future because it's really bad. And since I saw it at a young age, I've come to love it for it being so bad. But anywho, yeah. Not much else here with these plots. So what I think the actors' performances really good. Best of the bunch is Mickey Rourke, obviously. Next best is Bruce Willis. Everyone else is really good as well. Some have small roles, but they do well in these small roles. Visually, this movie is what it is. It's stunning. In the way like it all looks. It looks like it was literally pulled from the graphic novel itself. That's how awesome it looks. Sadly, this look immediately got dated because 300, then, was it The Spirit, also made by Frank Miller? I'm never reviewing that for obvious reasons. And it caused the sequel to look extremely dated, and the sequel bombed spectacularly, so we're not going to see any more Sin City movies, sadly. But, yeah, it's kind of a shame, really. This movie looks so good. This came out in 2005. And personally, I still think it looks good for its age. Well, yeah, that's my thoughts on Sin City. Going to give it an 8 out of 10. Again, really solid. One of the best graphic novel movies of all time. And the reason why, I mean, the other two best are obviously 300 and Watchmen, obviously. Come on now. And, if you like, Robert Rodriguez movies, you will like this. If you like graphic novel movies, you'll like this. It's not for everybody. I'm just telling you right now, it's not for everybody. But, if you like this type of genre, if you like noir, you will like this. So yeah, 8 out of 10. Highly recommend it if you know the source material. So that's Sin City. Now, to match. It's going to be Samoa Joe, AJ Styles. These two have fought in TNA. Still haven't fought in WWE yet. Somehow. Well, they're on different brands, so that explains it. But they will fight. They will fight to the bitter end in a last man standing match. And that will happen next. So here we go. Alright. Everything's set up. All decorated all over the place. You guys ready to tear each other apart? Of course I am. I'm destroying. I'm phenomenal. And I'll beat you just like I did in TNA. Pretty sure I beat you there in TNA. Well, actually, darn it. I shouldn't have said TNA. Because I can't mention it. Because WWE doesn't want to mention TNA. And I said it again. Doggone it. Let's just start the match. Ring-a-ding-ding. Oh! Styles already going after Joe. Stop. Oh! And there goes the table. Yeah, this is not going as well as I thought it would. The Styles. Oh! Oh! Joe's down. 1, 2. Joe gets back up. Table just broke, so that's a great sign. What's Joe gonna do with Styles on that stretcher? Oh! on the stretcher. What's Joe doing now? Oh! Fell right off off the table. Didn't even break. Fell right into a ladder. Counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Styles gets up. Doing Joe. Oh! Hits Joe with a ladder. What Styles doing? Oh! Wonder what Styles is doing now. He's constructing something. Yeah, I'm destructing his doom. Oh, he's so fat. Styles, what I say, we don't fat shame people. It's not nice. Is this show supposed to be nice? Is wrestling supposed to be nice? Well, no, it's not technically. Exactly. So just shut it. He's gonna taste this. Oh, Styles missed. And Joe. What's Joe doing now? Oh, right into the ladder to Styles. What's he doing with that little baby ladder? Oh, wait, no. No, Joe, no. Oh! How is his back not broken? What's he doing now? Oh! To the back of the head. Oh! Back of his spine. This is just... It's really hard to watch. What's Joe doing? Oh! That back's taking so much punishment. Oh, throws him to another ladder. And then, just throws him all over the place like a rag doll. Oh! This is just violent, but Styles reverses. Oh! Barely hits Joe with a moonsault. Right in the Joe. Oh, jeez. Both men are down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Joe is up and puts Styles up too. Oh. What's Joe doing? Oh, jeez. Table still didn't break. Both men are down. Not cover. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, he gets Styles back up again. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute, why is he putting up like that? Because I'm trying to do something. So let's pause the camera so I can get this ready. Alright. Ready. Oh my gosh, you're gonna put 2 tables? So extreme? Nothing's extreme for me. So all this like Styles trying to fight it. Oh my! Oh! Both men went face first to that first table. Second table still refuses to break. Cover. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Got Joe up. What Styles doing? Oh, 450. Table breaks. Not really. Joe's still on it. What Styles doing now? Styles is going to do something insane. He's going to do... Well, you just botched it, Styles. Way to go. Shut up. Gonna do something truly insane. It'll break my body, but it'll be worth it. And what is that, supposedly? This! Oh, no. Oh! That was weak. Oh, this is even better. Yeah. Oh! Joe got out the way. Joe. Oh! Right into a ladder. What's Joe doing with these chairs? I'm setting up a dinner party. What do you think? I'm about to destroy him. Get the tables out the way that refuse to break. This is terrible. thought it'd be much better than this. Yeah, thought so too, but well, that's wrestling. And this chair broke. Now I gotta fix it. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Now I fixed it. Oh yeah, it's looking beautiful. Now to kill this fool once and for all, since that last time was botched so horribly. And this is the end of AJ Styles. Oh, both are down. That was insane. They both went through those chairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 10. Joe wins. Just barely. He murdered AJ through all those chairs. But Joe wins. Yeah. Shows how dominant I am. What's the next review, punk? Alright, next review is going to be, well, I guess a revival of a series. Okay. And the original had Sylvester Stallone. So they made a Rambo reboot that nobody knew about? Come on, man. Think harder. Rocky? Yes. So, Creed? Yes, Creed. Shame that Michael B. Jordan didn't win an Oscar, man. The Academy's so racist. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it is pretty stupid. It deserved a lot better from the Academy, but it's still a really good movie overall. You all agree. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, and I will see you next time. I am out. Joe is out.